Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Hi, hello-y. My name is Loey. In today's Scream Stream, we watched 8 scary YouTube videos with very disturbing backstories. And you guys know I've brought you these kinds of videos before, but today's was gonna be different. See, I had all of these lofty ideas about we won't stop the stream until I get jump scared, and instead it became a game of how many times can Loey get jump scared in one video. These YouTube videos are gonna take you on a journey, okay? We got scared, we laughed, maybe we cried a little bit. A lot of it. But before we get into the spooky vids, thank you so much to Audible for sponsoring today's video. Audible is your one-stop shop when it comes to all things audio. From audiobooks to podcasts, Audible originals, and so much more, you know that you will find something you can enjoy on Audible. And I'm gonna prove it to ya. Normally when I talk to you guys about Audible, I give you a story recommendation. Today, I'm gonna give you 3. So the first Audible title I wanna recommend is Stephen King's Bizarre of Bad Dreams. I talk about Stephen King's stories all the time and how much I love them. I love horror stories, and if you guys do too, this is definitely the audiobook for you. This collection of horror short stories is so fun to listen to on Audible because you can pop on a story whether you're in the car, cooking in the kitchen, going for a walk with the dogs. No matter what you're doing, Audible is there to keep you entertained and to keep you plugged into your favorite stories. So that title was perfect for spooky season, but if you're anything like me and this autumn has got you feeling a little mystical, I highly recommend the Neville Goddard Deluxe Collection, which contains all 14 of his audiobooks. And even though it's 14 audiobooks, it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, because with your Audible membership, you get 1 member's credit to spend on the title of your choosing. So for me, this month's credit went towards Neville Goddard's Deluxe Collection. He's got a lot of interesting things to say about the law of assumption and manifestation and spirituality, so I highly, highly recommend this Audible title as well. Lastly, I want to recommend my favorite title that I've ever listened to on Audible, The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I absolutely loved listening to this story on Audible. There's incredible voice acting in it. They switch out like the narrators for different characters. It really like engrosses you in that world. And with a story like The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, where you're sort of going back in time to old Hollywood, the audiobook on Audible will just really transplant you into that reality, and it makes it feel so very real. I know I'll be listening to it again just in time for Sad Girl Autumn. Audible is offering you guys a free 1-month trial to Audible, including a credit to spend on the title of your choosing. Seriously, you will never run out of things to listen to on Audible. Whether you want to listen to a finance podcast, a fantasy audiobook, a meditation by P. Diddy, and yes, I have listened to this very meditation to go to sleep so many times. Audible has something for you no matter what it is you're looking for. If you want to get that 1-month free trial to Audible, you can go to audible.com/LoeyLane or text LoeyLane to 500-500. Once again, that is audible.com/LoeyLane or text Loey to 500-500 to begin your free trial of Audible. Let me know what you spend your credit on as well, whether it's one of the titles that I mentioned today or something completely new. Audible has everything from bestsellers to new releases, thrillers to celebrity memoirs to wellness. There is something for everybody. And thank you guys very much for using my link to get your Audible free trial. It really does help out the channel so much. Without any further ado, let's get into these scary YouTube videos. So here's the deal, okay? We're watching another bizarrebub compilation. We watch bizarrebub compilations all the time. Truly believe that bizarrebub is the king of the scary YouTube video. Praise be to our Lord and Savior, bizarrebub. However, lately, I've been like walking away from these videos like, yeah, they're scary, they're creepy, but I haven't been getting like a jump scare, you know what I mean? And so we are going to be having a bizarrebub binge watch marathon until I get jump scared. I have no idea how long this will take. We could get jump scared in the first 10 minutes. It could take us 3 hours. It really could go either way. It really could go either way. I could get scared at literally a shadow, or I could be sitting here just like staring at the screen, blank face the whole time, like a bad Barbie doll.
In the following video, a group of friends are having a small gathering as they all collectively sing to a song of worship.
Someone in chat pointed this out, but it doesn't really look like a group of friends as much as this looks like a
The
family
person recording pans
gathering
around the room to capture this harmonious ceremony, thinking that this evening will end well. But little did they know that something would happen during this gathering that would haunt them forever. Be sure to pay close attention, as no one had noticed it until looking closely.
Well, that's sinister.
Take a look.
Oh my god, oh my god. No! It's been 47 seconds! I'm gonna say that didn't count. I'm gonna say that didn't count because it was just a little scare. It was more like a oof, like a taken aback scare, not a jump scare, simply a scare. I don't think that was a real jump scare. I'm gonna say that wasn't real. I wasn't like jumping. You know what I mean? I don't think it counted. It just moves so freaking fast. And it's short. It looks like a kid.
As the camera pans over to the hallway, a shadow-like figure can be seen bolting down the hall at a speed beyond human capacity. Its rapid movement and dark appearance were enough to leave the family extremely unsettled.
Oh yeah.
Viewers believe that this ceremony might have had something to do with the sudden appearance of this figure.
What?
They can't help but think that this may have been some sort of dark entity that was provoked by the ceremony. Not much info is given on this video, so it's hard to be sure if that's so.
Wait, bizarrebub keeps referring to this as a ceremony. I'm just assuming that they're singing like hymns. This is just like a family listening to music in a living room, seemingly. So I don't know. I don't think that, I mean, maybe it was provoked by the, my God, Annie. That was Annie, scratching her ear. I don't think that was a jump scare. I don't think that counted either. Do you feel bad for making the people jump scare? Now the video has to end. She's looking away in shame.
But whether paranormal or not, the sudden appearance of this dark figure is creepy alone.
I mean, what else could it be?
Just what exactly was caught on camera?
What's weird too is that the cameraman kind of seems like he jumps a little bit. Like, watch that again.
That's so.
Like the
but
camera
whether paranormal
does
or not,
sort of
the sudden appearance of this dark figure
shake
is
a tiny
creepy
bit.
alone.
Maybe he was just moving it.
Just
I don't know.
what exactly was caught on camera?
It looks like a little kid to me. Like, it looks like a little kid running past, but clearly they don't know who it was.
There's a place in Mexico that used to be known as the Disneyland of Latin America. Reino Mágico was a small theme park that opened in 1988 and closed only a few years later after multiple fatal accidents took place inside the park. It's unknown if the park had shut down for this reason, but some believe that the park had closed its doors for the simple fact that many visitors reported paranormal experiences while being there.
If there have been like multiple fatal accidents, of course the ghost rumors are going to start. Like, we don't even know half the people who have died related to like Disney property reasons, allegedly, because Disney won't even ever pronounce anyone dead. Like, you cannot be, no one's ever died at Disney because they won't pronounce them dead. Like, if this place has that, and people say that Disney is haunted all the time. Whether or not it is, like, stories like this will give, like, credence to that. It'll give, like, it fuels it.
This isn't surprising to some people, as the park was built on a cemetery.
Oh.
Urban explorers are certainly creeped out by this fact.
Great.
But they're even more creeped out by the statues that were left behind. Rumor has it that the statue of Snow White is haunted.
That is the scariest looking statue I've ever seen in my life. Also, what could that possibly have been? Be so honest, be so for real with me, because what could that have ever been if not just the most nightmare fuel
left behind
character you've ever seen in your life?
Nightly visitors have reported seeing the statue in a spot that was not the same as where it was originally seen. It's as though it moved on its own. One night, a group of friends visit the abandoned theme park when something very strange is captured on camera. Take a look.
Hey man, I think that's the patrol guard.
Aguanta, espérate.
It's Snow White. Hey, don't move.
No mames, no te muevas ahí.
Don't move.
Güey.
Dude.
Ese no es el velador, güey.
That's not the patrol guard.
No, 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 aguanta, aguanta, aguanta.
No,
Deja que mi cámara enfoque bien.
Let my camera focus on it.
Deja que mi cámara enfoque bien, güey. Eso no es el velador.
That's not the patrol
No
guard.
digas perras mamadas, güey.
No way, dude.
Mamadas, güey.
No way, dude.
Perdón, perdón.
Sorry, sorry. And then he's gonna run up. He's gonna run up to Snow White. I can't do this. I can't do this. I cannot let the video end because I'm getting jump scared by Snow freaking White. Oh, where did she go? Dude, was it here?
No digas mamadas, güey.
Okay, and then they're still just walking around. This is making me so dizzy.
Mire.
Look.
No digas mamadas,
This
güey.
can't be real, dude.
No, 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 you.
No.
No, güey, no mames.
No way.
No sé, no sé.
I don't know.
¿Crees que haya sido ella?
Do you think it might have been her?
Feeling beyond spooked, the group sees what looks to be another person inside the park. But as they look closely, they see that whoever this is appears to be wearing a dress.
The way that it's
They continue to watch
walking.
and notice that how they walk is a bit strange. Fast forward to the group seeing the statue of Snow White, and it's at this point that they realize the color of its dress is the same as the one worn by the person they saw. Could it be that the so-called person was actually the statue moving on its own? The group seems to believe this, but of course, it isn't certain if that's the case. Had the group actually seen the statue moving on its own? Or was this something else? Feel free to let me know your thoughts.
I know that there's such a high probability that that's just somebody in like a costume trying to scare them, but like the way that it's walking looks so like statuesque too. Like I'm a little freaked out. I'm not jump scared, but I am so freaked out. Like that's weird. That's really freaking weird. She waddled because she was stone. On to the next one.
The following video comes from a man named Bobby, and in this footage, Bobby is standing outside of his daughter's room where a strange noise was just heard. He checks on his daughter to see if she's okay.
I think we've talked about this guy's TikToks before. I don't know if bizarrebub will mention the same ones, but I'm actually very interested to see what bizarrebub thinks about this.
He checks on his daughter to see if she's okay, but hesitates to go inside. There's something in this room that scares him. Now, Bobby is someone who I featured in a previous video.
Him. Yeah.
Bobby and his daughter live inside an apartment where strange and unexplainable things have been happening for a while. From toys that seemingly move on their own as though possessed by something, to the sound of footsteps coming out of nowhere. This small family has had a fair share of unusual experiences.
I've seen that clip on TikTok.
Get out of here, man. But at least y'all caught that part.
Yeah. Ew. Oh, I hate when kids' toys go off on their own. Oh, it's like my... Oh, it's my least favorite thing in the world. I hate it.
Bobby believes that his home is being haunted by the spirit of a little girl who previously lived in this apartment. According to his landlord, the young girl passed away from cancer. Viewers believe that the little girl is trying to play with his daughter since most of the activity occurs in her bedroom. One day, Bobby's daughter is taking a nap.
I didn't know that based on the clips that I had seen from his account. Oh my gosh, that's so freaking sad, but also makes sense for like what I've seen because it is toys going off and stuff like that. It's always activity like in his daughter's room. You know what I mean? Like that's where it's coming from.
One day, Bobby's daughter is taking a nap when a strange noise is heard from inside her room. Feeling a bit scared, he takes a look and captures this.
Probably her toys going off, I'd assume.
What is that?
Oh god, his whispering did kind of scare me.
Say it ain't my daughter, because she's napping right there on the bed.
It sounds like a cup or like a something plastic.
Like her closet door fell.
Oh god.
Try not to wake her up. I don't know what that was, though. man, she's in here sleeping.
I want to reiterate that that was not a jump that just happened here. I may have like snapped a little bit when that happened, but it wasn't a jump scare.
You need to get out of her room.
Oh, poor guy.
Play somewhere else.
Considering how often strange things happen at home, Bobby is used to this, which might explain his calm demeanor. He waits patiently for something else to happen while keeping an eye on his daughter. Fortunately, nothing happens, but this incident was enough to keep Bobby on his toes.
Yeah,
He continues to watch over his daughter in case something like this happens again.
The story is really sad, and if it really is like a child ghost, I don't know, if your place is being haunted by a ghost, if you're having paranormal activity, and what somebody has told you is that it's a child ghost, I don't know. I feel like I would have more sympathy. Number one, I would get scared. I would genuinely like be jumping, screaming, peeing on the floor. But also like it's weird, and I'm not sure if I 100% believe it is real. You know? But it is creepy. Oh.
On June 9th of 2023, an unsettling video was posted by a girl named Pupe who was home alone when something pretty terrifying was captured. The video starts off with Pupe lying on the couch before she suddenly realizes that someone or something is in her house. She was on her phone when she glanced over at the corner of the room and saw what looked to be a person standing completely still. Someone was watching her. Although freaked out at first, she began to laugh as she had a feeling that this was either her friend or boyfriend who was pulling a prank.
Oh my God.
But little did she know, this wasn't a prank.
No!
A mysterious
Oh God,
presence
ew,
has
ew,
invaded
ew, ew, ew.
Pupa's home. The following is her video.
How scary. Haha.
¿Qué haces?
What are you doing? That's like a whole person. That's like, there's no way that's a
Hey.
ghost. Hey. And they're just like not moving.
¿Quién sos?
Who's this? Oh my God. Oh my God. Who's this?
Andate de mi casa.
Get out of my house. Stop. Oh my God. Stop. 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 Why
Hey.
is it so dark? It's like a full shadow person.
Right when things are getting tense,
It's also
the
a
video
weird
ends abruptly.
shape.
It's unknown as to what exactly happened afterward, but one can safely assume that Pupa was left extremely terrified.
Oh my God.
Now, Pupa has posted some videos after this incident, but in neither video does she go into detail about the events of that night. Perhaps this incident was so disturbing that Pupa is trying her best to forget about it. Although it's unclear as to what exactly was captured, there's no doubting that the video she took is just downright chilling.
It's creepy. It's so creepy. It's so creepy. That's so creepy. But like, the fact that she didn't acknowledge it after that is kind of crazy. Has this ever happened before? Does she still think it's just a prank? Like, was she just so creeped out? Oh my God. I wish she had gotten enough to like look at it or something. But I'm also kind of glad she didn't.
It's late at night when a mother and daughter arrive home. The security camera at the front entrance records them
that's a
pulling up to the
helmet. I
gate
thought
of
it
the
was a
house
mask.
when out of nowhere, something very strange happens. This video was posted by Mary Carmen, the daughter in this video, who lives on a small farm with a lot of animals. Now, the animals on this farm would do things that would make her feel as though she were taking care of children. To her, this place feels more like a daycare than a farm. But the biggest child, according to her, is her dog, who's known as Scott. From dancing with his so-called mom to going on boat rides whenever he gets the chance, Mary Carmen has a special place in her heart for Scott. But unfortunately, one night, something happened that left her completely devastated. She had come home with her mother after having dinner at a relative's when she found Scott lying in his bed. He seemed unusually quiet, which he never was. Scott had passed away. Now, it wasn't until grieving for days on end that she finally looked at the security cameras that captured Scott's final moments before passing.
No.
Based on the footage, he passed away only a few hours before Mary Carmen returned home. He was already gone before she came. But
Oh my
after
God,
looking at the
I know
footage
there's
of what
about to be like some scary footage, but this is the worst thing that's ever happened in my entire life. I hate it here. This is the worst. I hate this video Bizarrebub, why have you done this to us? You will answer for your crimes. Because what the hell is this? I was not emotionally stable enough for that today, Bizarrebub.
When she arrived, she immediately noticed something strange. What was captured had brought her to tears. Have a look.
Oh, I just got chills. Oh my god, I have chills. Did you see that? Oh my god. I'm crying. Oh no, the dog. Oh my god, that's just like her dog. That's so sweet. Oh my god, this one is so sweet. He probably didn't even know he was dead. He was just like,
a strange figure that looks to be a dog suddenly appears on camera. Mary Carmen believes that this may have been the spirit of her dog, given that he just passed away that same night. According to her, he seemed to be waiting for her to return home before departing.
That's crazy. That's a
It's
whole
as
ass
though he
dog.
wanted to see her one last time before going away forever.
Oh my god.
To this day, Mary Carmen watches this video to remind her that even though Scott is physically gone, he is still with her in spirit.
So sweet.
But, like all videos, you be the judge on whether or not the ghost of her dog was captured.
That's just a dog. Oh my god. Ah, the dog didn't know he was a dog ghost. Wait, the closed captions are on. I literally, like, no more dead dog. Absolutely no more dead dog. I'm so done with that. Okay.
On May 24th of 2023, at around 10 p.m., a baby monitor captures something pretty spooky on camera.
As long as it's not
this
a dog,
video was
I'll be
posted by
fine.
Marquette Jean, who's concerned for the safety of her daughter, as something very strange was captured inside her child's bedroom. The video begins with her daughter, who appears to be staring blankly at the window that's behind the camera. It's unknown as to what exactly it is that she's seeing, but whatever it might be, it seems to have her full attention. She continues to stare at this window, when suddenly, the camera picks up movement from inside the room. But, as we can see in the footage, nothing is moving. Now, the family used to have a cat, and the camera would often pick up the cat's movement, but no cat is seen here, as their
I swear to God. Bizarrebub, if I start crying again.
But no cat is seen here, as their cat had passed away in August of last year. However, as Marquette watches the baby monitor, this happens.
So maybe, I guess when it detects motion, it moves up. Oh my god.
Is there a cat in here?
No.
Oh, sorry. Love you, night. Are you okay? What's wrong? No, it's okay. I was just checking on you. Good night. I love you.
It's scary.
It's scary. Why is it scary?
It's scary?
Huh?
Why?
It's a monster. It's really scary.
There's no monster in the window. I'll look. See? I'll look.
Upon seeing a strange cat-like figure on the baby monitor, Marquette bolts into the room and asks if a cat is in there. Confused as to what her mother had seen, Marquette's daughter replies no, but says that she's scared. According to her, there's a monster at the window.
And her cat protected her.
It's really scary.
There's no monster in the window. I'll look. See?
She got scared and her cat's ghost came to
Marquette
protect
checks the
her.
window and finds nothing there. Although creeped out by her daughter's response, she's more unsettled by the supposed apparition caught on camera. The family believes this may have been the spirit of the cat that they once had, but later passed away due to cancer. Whether ghost or not, Marquette and her daughter are shaken up by this footage. Like all videos, the question is begged, just what exactly had occurred that night?
Because her kitty isn't like sitting there scaring her. This is so embarrassing. I really need the dead pet thing to stop. Like I need them to, I need bizarrebub to stop talking about dead animals so desperately. Because I'm like not well. I don't know, like I'm a girly. I'm a 30-year-old lady with no children and 9 pets. And I love my pets and they are everything to me. And I have like just such, especially now that they're all a good bit older, like I don't really have any like young animals anymore. Almost all my dogs are seniors. My cats are getting older. It's just like, it always just means a lot to like see videos like this because it's like, obviously I'm very emotional because Riley was just really sick too, and still has cancer. So it's like hard to think about losing him, but it always makes me feel a lot better knowing that they're like always going to be around. And I know that, but like just seeing shit like this is so sweet.
In the following video, a man named Win is washing dishes in the kitchen when he hears a strange noise coming from his basement. This basement is a place that he and his family avoid entering at all costs. There's something about it that isn't right. Now, not too long ago, something happened inside this space that neither Win nor his family could explain. As Win states, he was by himself in the basement when out of nowhere, a small swing he had recently bought began to swing on its own. Although not really sure how to explain this, it would be the following incident that occurred only days later that leaves him extremely baffled. While being alone at home with his son, a loud banging noise on the basement door is suddenly heard. But when he checks to see as to who or what was banging on the door, he finds no one there.
Can I get it?
Oh my god.
Understandably, this occurrence has left the family feeling
that was
thoroughly
really
petrified.
loud. And the kid
But
crying
as if that wasn't enough to freak them out,
it seem
the
very
following
real.
video captures this. Win is down in the kitchen washing dishes when his dog starts barking at the basement door. He immediately takes out his phone and begins to record.
Go lie down.
Oh my god, the dog barking.
It's okay. Lie down. Stay.
Scared me.
Been doing this all morning and I don't have time for this today. Stop. Hey buddy. I got too much going on. You gotta cut it out. Oh shit. Okay. I'm just gonna set it up. Paper towels. And we'll just let the phone roll.
Wait, that's crazy. That was crazy. Stop, stop, stop. What?
I asked you if you gotta go or you gotta go downstairs or something. Wherever you're gonna go, you gotta go.
The dog barking is taking me out.
Okay.
Stop. Oh my god, there's something in there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's something in there.
Just, holy cow.
Did he see that?
Little buddy.
Like something out of a nightmare, the shadowy figure seemingly fades into the darkness before reappearing again as a giant shadow. Feeling beyond spooked, Win is absolutely certain that he won't be entering this basement anytime soon.
This freaks me out so bad. The dog barking. This man was shaking while he filmed this video. Like you could see his hand like visibly shaking. Like not like a fake little I'm scared shake. Like it was shaking.
This next video was recorded by a father who caught something pretty creepy while watching over his son.
Kids in this video.
The father in this clip is known as Ricky Beadle, and it was sometime in the afternoon when he took this footage. According to Ricky, he was walking past his son's room when he heard him talking to himself. He was talking under his breath, muttering something that Ricky couldn't understand. It wasn't until listening closely though that he can make out a few words. Now, even though it sounded like total gibberish, his speech was similar to that of someone conversing with another person. It's as though someone else was there with him. It goes without saying, but the video that Ricky took is just downright eerie. Take a look.
Okay. He's like motioning and like talking to someone.
Elliot,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
he was like,
Oh, that's cool. What's that? What's
oh
that
my
in the corner?
god.
Oh, why have you drawn that? Oh, really?
The man is hanging up where now?
What does he do? Why?
Because he does this.
But I'm not
As if
allowed
watching
to
his son
tell
behave
anybody?
strangely wasn't already creepy enough, he shows him this, a portrait of someone that only his son is able to see. But eerily, this supposed person appears to be hanging by a noose wrapped around their neck. Ricky points the camera to where the so-called hanging man is apparently seen. But, as expected, nobody's there.
Yeah, obviously,
Or
there's
so it
nothing
seems.
there.
Ricky's child seems pretty convinced that the hanging man is real, but for some odd reason, he's not allowed to talk about him. Now initially, Ricky wasn't really sure how to feel about this.
I guess I could understand that, like not knowing how to feel about it, because like kids do have just crazy imaginations, but the minute that a kid starts drawing some creepy stuff, I'm out. Like, that's how I know I'm not ready to have children, because if they draw some creepy stuff, like we gotta leave. We have to burn down the house. Like, we gotta go. I don't know. I mean, the kid seems like he's talking to someone, and if he can't tell anybody about the creepy man hanging that he's seeing, like I just think that's immediately, like, I guess I would have taken that pretty seriously, but I can understand why a parent may not. Like, maybe it's just a really crazy imagination.
It was only after the following incident, however, that he grew very concerned. Ricky's once again looking after his son when he hears him talking to himself just like before. He promptly reaches for his phone and captures this.
Stop it.
Elliot, what are you doing? Oh, really?
So he sees the hanging man.
Right.
He's crying, and I keep saying stop it.
Is he crying?
He's crying, and I keep saying stop
this
it.
is a photo of the hanging man he's seen in the corner of his room.
Oh, he's
And I
crying
asked
in the
him to
photo.
draw it again when I've rubbed it completely off. Elliot, can you draw the hanging man for me like you did before?
No, because you'll tell me off at night.
What if I don't let him? What if you can sleep in my room? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Oh
Right, so what's this?
my
What's these on
god,
his face?
this is terrifying.
What's this?
Straight.
Oh, okay. Does he cry quite a lot?
Yeah, because he's got hay fever up there, and he's up there
Okay.
in the corner.
Because he's up there in the corner.
In the corner.
Okay, thank you.
But he annoys me at the night because he keeps saying he always bangs on you just.
Okay, thank you.
It was at this point that Ricky couldn't help but think that his son was seeing things. As some viewers have commented, perhaps Elliot is showing early signs of schizophrenia, but Ricky isn't totally certain if that's the case. Feeling unsure as to whether or not Elliot is expressing his imagination or showing symptoms of a mental illness, he decides to set up a camera in his room. Hopefully, what he captures will clarify this confusion. But to his shock, the following footage recorded this.
Oh my god, stop.
Watch.
Stop. Stop. No. So he wakes up, the kid wakes up in the night, starts talking.
Elliot appears to be speaking to someone when out of nowhere, his legs are
Literally,
seemingly
he got
pulled out of bed.
jerked.
In a state of disbelief, Elliot jumps off the bed and scurries out of the room. It seems that someone or something had tugged on his legs as though intending to cause harm.
Terrifying.
It was soon after watching this video that Ricky knew something was haunting his son. Although whether or not that's so, viewers agree that something supernatural was captured. But, as with all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Is something haunting Elliot? Or is something else going on here?
If we were just dealing with the man hanging in the room, this kid seeing the man hanging in the room, that's one thing. The clip of his legs getting pulled off the bed, he wakes up, starts talking to whoever this is, right? Whoever he's seeing. He literally gets jerked. Like, he's not, like, there's not a muscle in his body that is doing that. You can see that he has been pulled, along with the comforter. You can see the blanket move, before he ever moves. Like, that one is just really, really creepy, really unnerving. So there you have it. Those were 8 scary YouTube videos with disturbing backstories. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my subscribers who are members of this channel. If you want to join the channel memberships and get extra members exclusive content, including members only videos, polls to help me decide on future video topics, members only updates and posts and stuff, and so much more, you can click that little join button. It should be somewhere around the screen. We would love to have you. A special thank you to our VIP loves for their incredible support of my channel. I appreciate and love you very, very much. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you so very much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!